Leicester, 1980, concrete jungle, ghost town. Rising tension, National Front and CND. Maggie Thatcher, Yorkshire Ripper. Unemployment, rising crime. Community, aspiration. Individuals and broken nation. Black, British, white, English, mixed race, question mark.
Hi, I'm Bennett. I'm the founder of Urban Edge Films and I'm the producer that's making Beverley. Beverley as an individual has got a really powerful, inspiring and a story that leaves a legacy that's very relevant today. As a father of two mixed race kids myself and having come through the 80s myself and experienced those times.
Hi there, my name's Alexander Thomas and I'm the writer and director of the film Beverley. At the heart of the film is the question of identity and in particular British identity. It's the battle of one individual to define and assert their own identity in a society that doesn't allow them much cultural capital. At the same time, that battle is mirrored by the battles of society at large to define its own identity, something that Britain was struggling with in 1980. And really it's the collision of those two forces that causes the tension, which is the heart of the drama in this film.
Back in the 80s, Britain was on the verge of multiculturalism. The kids only had themselves to work it out, and they worked it out in their music. It brought black and white together.
Hi, I'm Bev, and the film Beverley is based on some of my real-life experiences when I was a teenager in 1980 growing up in Leicester. I started life in Leicester living in Highfields, which is a diverse, multicultural inner city area, high crime, prostitution, but also a close-knit black community. In my teens, we moved to Oby, which is situated on the outskirts of the city, which was a white suburban area. I was one of the only non-white faces in the playground, and it was at that time I started questioning, who am I? What was my identity? I looked at my father, he was black Jamaican. I looked at my mother, she was white, a Yorkshire lass, and I looked in the mirror and I was brown. Was I black? Was I white? Was I both? Was I neither? Some of my answers and ways of expressing my confusion and frustration was finding two-tone music, becoming a rude girl, and the bands from the Midlands such as the Specials, the Beat, Selector, had that familiar reggae beat that I'd grown up with and could identify with, but also had the gritty political lyrics that reflected the dire socio-economic climate in Britain at the time.
I'm an experienced short film director. I've been making films since 2006. My first film, Portobello Attack of the Clones, won the Best London Film at the Portobello Film Festival. I then went on to study a master's degree in film directing, and my graduation film, Entropy, won Best Script and Best Performances at the National Student Film Festival, as well as being nominated for Best Film. It also won Best Student Film at Stoke-on-Fire's International Film Festival. My latest film, The Undream, is currently going to a number of festivals. It's already picked up a couple of awards, including the Audience Award at the East End Film Festival and Best Art Experimental at the Portobello Film Festival. I also worked with Cass previously on Casuals, where I was the cinematographer, and helped with the production side as well. So I've got a vast range of experience of making films, and I hope this film brings me to the next level and helps me step up towards making feature films in the future.
Now comes the time to look you in the eye and appeal to you directly. We need your financial help and support in making Beverley, the quality film that we're confident of delivering. Get involved. Let's leave a legacy. Let the legacy be Beverley, the film.